There is nothing better than these moments that we all share. These times that we come together are so delicious. Good morning. As you can tell, we are very excited to be with you today. Your collective is undertaking a very massive transformation at this time. As we have discussed before, these levels that you are reaching are getting very high. High in consciousness and high in understanding and high in emotional intelligence. Your body is also receiving these higher upgrades, higher intelligence expression of energies that are carried, energies it once knew. And as these energies are brought into the physicality that you are, there is a magic, a creation that happens, a marriage between the soul self of who you are and the physical self that you are now. There is a beautiful merge occurring between your high self, your true self, and the personality that you have come to know as you in this lifetime. For a long time, these two aspects of yourself have been separate, if you will, living in two dimensions. Not only that, there was a barrier between, keeping the communication dense, hard to come by. For many that are waking up at these times, they don't realize that a lot of this energetic movement, the spiritual reality, has been going on for a while, and things were quite different not too long ago. But if you are just opening your eyes to the sunrise, you may think that this is always how this reality has been. We want to remind everyone to continue to open their heart. We understand that the energy on the planet is getting very strong, stronger than it's ever been. But with an open heart, you have access to everything you need to navigate these times. You also have access to the understandings and new expressions of yourself that were meant to come forward in physical manifestation during these transitional periods to aid you energetically. So it is best that you are slowing down and taking time and tuning in. Connect to Source. This is a very accelerated time on your planet, and there are many energies coming in from many different directions. There are cellular upgrades, and there are consciousness upgrades, and there are memory upgrades and body upgrades, and you are receiving them all at the same time, while simultaneously clearing your humanness, clearing your ancestral lineage, and walking in a world that you no longer feel that you fit in. You may feel like you are just bopping around, as Crystal says, but you are transforming a lot. Please give yourself grace. This is a time in humanity's experience that will be remembered for ages. As a tumultuous time, yes, most dark night of the souls are, but a very expansive and exciting time where we expanded and began to explore our consciousness and understanding why we are really here, truly meant to be here. Be easy with the people around you and be easy with yourself. Things are going to continue to feel very amplified. Many light workers may be feeling a little agitation coming in over the last few weeks. And we will say for this collective, the guidance is you are being called deeper into your processes. You are being called deeper into your connection with your higher self as you have both shifted. And it is time now to experience the newness of these higher aspects of the self and begin to discover her. You see, there is so much of the fifth dimension and even the sixth dimension that you have already acclimated to. We have noticed that your collective will normalize this experience a bit in order to make sense, feel worthy, sort it all out. But what we want for you is to open your heart. What Source wants for you is to open your heart. There are so many beautiful, beautiful beings on this side of the veil, a very thin veil at that. Calling you, cheering you on. So unbelievably proud of the moves you've made to get here. To get to this point in consciousness, to get to this point in your body's light body activation, Merkaba activation, to this point in your energy field, in your ability to receive what is coming, what is transpiring on your planet. For so many of you, the work is done. And you are just now learning how to let it in. Please take this role of letting it in, letting in Source, letting in your higher self, letting in your manifestations, letting in your vortex of energy that holds all of the beautiful things that you want to experience in your life, letting it into this physical reality. We want you to let it in. And the speed is up to you, and the timing is up to you. The pace is completely up to you. We need you back in your heart. As you've gone through the stages of ascension, going through your very exciting opening and then moving into the shadow work of that space, that dark night of the soul, where nothing made sense and everything had to get reorganized by these new belief systems you were holding. And then once you moved into that new energy and started to understand, this is who I am and why I'm here, things fall apart. It's not really that things are falling apart, but we have noticed from the human perception, it can seem as though things are falling apart, but it is truly the things that are no longer in alignment with you because of your inner shift. It is because of that things are moving away. Many of you are here now. Please don't be afraid. You couldn't stop it if you tried, and you feel that. It's energy. Once you relinquish the things that are no longer good for you, you will open. You will feel a desire to get into your connection and find deeper levels of joy again. This is where some of you are. The density of the healing process has dipped the frequency. The chaos on the planet has dipped the frequency. And we want to call you back into laughter. We want you to find things in your reality to be grateful for, proud of. This will raise your frequency, continuing to raise your frequency, seeing through the lens of the higher dimensional being that you are, transcending any remaining programs that are lingering. It's just debris. It's clearing up. Humanity is transcending the programming at a very accelerated rate. Their release of energy is so powerful and so strong when they shift. The empaths in your reality, the ones that are sensitives, intuitives, paying attention to more than just the physical realm, they pick up on this energy, and it's very powerful. Sometimes it can throw them for a loop. Sometimes it can dysregulate your nervous system. Sometimes it can anchor you back into some old habits. And so we want you just to stay present. And when you notice what is going on, call yourself back into your truth. We also want to say, because of this reason, it is a very powerful time to be in a visualization. Practice imagining, opening up the third eye through the lens of the heart chakra. It is very powerful for you to activate your vision in seeing in this way again. This was never supposed to be closed out. Start small if you need to. Crystal gives a beautiful example when working with others and says, just begin by visualizing a flower, a car, a bird, something small. Do it in a very general sense and just see it in your mind's eye. You won't initially see it the way you would an image through your real eyes, so be patient with yourself. You may just see an outline. But allow the vision to come in, allow it to be present even if you're creating it, and then give it detail. Purposefully shifting it into a little bit more of an image of clarity. and then just receive from that place. See what's there. The ascension is well underway. We understand many are not taking care of themselves during this time, truly, and they are feeling very depleted. They are feeling at their wits' end with many of these energies and many of these clearings. And it is okay. This is their experience. But we will say that for some, the path is being presented with the information of how to navigate these energies and choosing not to utilize it. For some, this is an energetic teaching of having things available to them, even if it's something that they want, and not maybe moving forward with it. This is not the lesson of all, but it is for some. Allow yourself to navigate exactly as you are. If you know there's a theme that's coming up, if you recognize something is repeating in your life, sit, reflect. What do the guides want from me? What do you want from me, Source? How should I approach this? Give me clarity on what I'm learning. Give me clarity on moving forward now. We love these kinds of questions. We love these kinds of interactions. As you come into your heart over the coming weeks, you will find your connection to your higher self and all that is getting stronger and stronger. You will find your ability to communicate with others through telepathy and through thought stronger and stronger. The reality will start to merge with the fifth dimension and feel very weird. Because the earth and the collective is now moving into the fifth dimensional experience, the fifth dimensional physical experience. Time is loosening. So you'll find that time seems to slow down in moments and then oddly speed up in just a couple of days, moving at a very quickened pace. This is because as you move into the higher reality, time is going to dismantle itself from your experience. You will have anomalies that will occur in your life that will make time so untrustworthy you will no longer look to it as a gauge. And this is good. There will be other anomalies in your reality, reminding you what systems are no longer stable enough for you to place your trust in. They are great reminders of staying sovereign, creating a life of freedom. You are well along your way, Lightworker. And these are very, very intense and beautiful times. Follow your guidance. Remind yourself that you have been asking for your guides to speak to you. And so when they do, hear it, take it into your heart. We will also say there are many levels of listening to guidance. in the beginning phases of opening up to your connection to your higher self, the higher aspects of your soul, you're just going to feel senses, knowings, intuitive nudges in your body. As you progress in listening to those nudges and intuitive pulls, you may start having more lucid dreams, messaging in the dreams, and deep meditations with messaging. These are very profound experiences, and when they have happened to Crystal, they have shifted her timeline, shifted her life. As you progress in your connection, as you progress in becoming more clear, allowing your personality to step aside, you will begin to hear in your mind the voice of your higher self. And that is a very powerful time. What you do with that messaging is up to you. Our only wish and Source's only desire ever is that you utilize that gift, that opening for yourself, for your growth, for your development, for your attainment of whatever it is that you would like to reach in this lifetime, experience in this lifetime. And remember, you create through who you are. You are the projector of this reality. You create through who you are. Once again, we're just going to circle back to bringing it back to the third eye, allowing yourself imagination, allowing yourself a space to dive in and visualize, play in your imagination again. See your future in the way it feels. See that dream vacation, whatever it is. See how it feels. But also see New Earth and how it feels. See yourself in full communication with your guidance team. And how do you feel? Take this information into your life. Use it. Use it. Study your consciousness and take it back into your life and use it. This is what I'm noticing. We love you. Be easy, be easy, be easy. These energies are so high, and so much of your work is already done. And we're going to be so gentle when we say this, but there are many light workers that have done the work, and they've amplified and they've activated and they've turned it on. And yes, there's always more to expand, but we are going to expand so much more once we get into this next level. So it's okay if you rest a little now. It's okay if you let yourself be and just go play. Enjoy the reality that you're in for just this little while you're still there, before things really get going. You have shifted, and your collective has shifted so far that the world you once knew, it'll never be the same. And it is such a weird place for the human collective to be in at this time, because what is to come has not yet fully manifested in the collective awareness. And so here you are, knowing what you know. And what do you do in this time? Play. Stay balanced, stay in nature. take care of yourself. Take care of your body and take care of your spirit and stay in your connection. Stay in your connection. And use that connection for your own good. Use that connection to expand your light further into this world. Oh, things are changing. Light worker, there's going to be a moment where you look back at this time where maybe you were experiencing some uncertainties. And you're going to be so proud of yourself for the way you navigated it. The way you allowed yourself to breathe and work through some of the energy that you're carrying. What a journey. And what a wild ride it's going to be when the humans open their eyes fully and see that there are multiple layers and dimensions of beings here on Earth that have been going through this shift right along with them. And the cosmos are changing. And the God force is changing. And everything is changing because the dimensions of Earth are rising. What a beautiful mission you've chosen to be a part of. You've experienced the density. It's time to experience the love. We love you, and we are with you. We are so grateful for the time that you spend with us, allowing these activations to permeate your field. Within these messages are codes that activate things within you that you need, that you and your higher self are working on together. These transmissions are just little amplifications, little bridges, keeping you connected. Whatever it takes, we are all in this together. We love you all endlessly. Thank you for your dedication. Until next time, we are complete.